off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Moving out of the pocket. Now he's looking into the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And this defense has forced a couple of incompletions, and now with a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Catch in the middle, it's Erickson. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Forced out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity.
This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Wants to throw. It's Rodgers. Got him downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Erickson. Pulled down for the tackle. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Going right and going deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got him. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. After settling for 3 on that first drive, you want to give the other side a big momentum boost, a big confidence. Touchdown, Georgia State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row, he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. Nice job by the...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense.
Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Well, this is a discipline.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Working on the right. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Lets it fly. And he took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scrambling away. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll get rid of it. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Trying play action. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air. It's Rodgers. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the score. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Now sliding to his left. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Buying some time as he moves left. Complete to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That is...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Rodgers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Rourke. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. And he'll be brought down. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Georgia State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Turning on the Jets. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exact.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one go back to the middle. He's got it. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Quarterback moving. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Sweep cut there. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dances away. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the...
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's turning it loose into the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now rolling to the left. Turns it loose. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be... Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they're able to get him on the ground. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some...
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side. Touchdown, Georgia State! And the stomping has commenced. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. To throw, it's Rodgers. Buys a little time. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. On the move to his left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And those are tough passes when you start throwing those balls.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Steps away to find some room. Got a little space. Quick spin on the ride. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires downfield. Got his man to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Now from inside the red zone. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Gets rid of it. Wide open downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Floating away. To the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here we go. Form. Ready. Set. Trick 9. Big. Ready. Base. 27. Set on. Trick 9. Beast. Flag. Banner. Ready, go. Fly. Trumpet. Set on. Water. Set. Hot on. Down. Set, go. Charcoal. Charcoal. Drum. Hot one in. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready! Here we go, here we go! Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Rodgers. Rifles it down the middle. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. That's caught. It's Erickson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Throwing on the run. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Makes the grab on the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now the play fake. Stepping to the right. He wants it all. Touchdown, Panthers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Georgia State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be...
Hits the afterburners. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got a man in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia State. Once he got some room. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Finds a man on the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Off play action on first down. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Fires on the move. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
Might be looking to run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Unleashes one. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. And the Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Big guy smells it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again, using his legs to buy some time.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He's going to take off. There he goes. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rourke. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
He's going to fire to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pulls it in. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rourke. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Finds his tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play there.
He makes a catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Georgia State comes to the line with a first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and score.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Stands in and takes the hit. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Got him downfield.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Now looking to throw back to the middle. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Skips away from pressure. Complete in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space to the left. He's got it. Big guy tries to barrel in. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touch pass on the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They just keep firing. The sweet feet buy a little time. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And we need more of this from the...
To the air on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it himself.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
go! Set on! Brass! 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 Ready, go! Ready! Ready! Set on! Here we go! Here we go! On! Set, ready! Set, go! Come on, set! Set, ready! Hut, ready! Set, hut! Hut! Cooler! Hut, go! Flag! 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 Waiting up! Charcoal! Let's go! Let's go! Here we go! Set! Brass! 180! Form! 180! Let's go! Let's go! 180! Trick 9, beat! Here we go! Ready! Pace, 27, jump! Set on! nine beat! Trick nine beat! Ready, go! Flag! Stop! Banner! Highlight! Fly, trumpet! Set, go! Water! Ready! Charcoal! 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 Set! Down! 180! Drum! 180! Here we go! Here we go! 180! Military stunt!
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Starting to feel a little pressure. The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to love that.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for an open area to his left. Got his man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. He's open on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. And you can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
A great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They're looking for an advantage to the right. At the 20, he's got space. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Back to pass. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's got it on the outside. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Rodgers. He throws one to the left. Fires into traffic, picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to...
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's Roy. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this
a shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. Here comes the heat. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a wide open receiver. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
The hand to the running back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with a quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy, because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
And they get him down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Gonna look downfield again. Extending the play. Touchdown, Georgia State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. At midfield, he's got room. Trying to take it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Rodgers. Still looking, on the move. Slings it downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Panthers! Fitted in the window for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the foul. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive.
Here we go, sack.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw. It's Rodgers. Fires downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah,
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Starts to scramble to the left. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
3rd and long situations are really hard to
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now sliding to his left. He'll pull it down. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off play action. Let's it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Georgia State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You have a big lead. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
set. Set. Set, ready. Ready. Set hot. Set hot. Cooler, cooler. Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet. Ready, go.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go. Set up. Here we go. Set. Drum. Drum. Brass. 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 Hot. Cooler. Set, go. Flag. Flag. Harmony. Let's go. Let's go. Hot. Charcoal. Here we go. Hurry up. Brass. 180 up. Ready. 180.
Work makes the dream work. Let's go. It's about time, fellas.
It's gonna be a good day, boys.
Here we go.
Off-play action on first down. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
The play action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, the quick spin move. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw. It's Rodgers. Buying some time as he moves left. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
It's so nice when you know it's third and
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Got his man on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Panthers! The offense cashing it in on that drive. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. Got the back over the middle. Finds a little space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the 3rd snap, they take another shot. Just couldn't come up with the completion.
Looking to throw again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about
couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. To the air. It's Rodgers. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us.
Brings it in down the left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's going to... turning it on! Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Quarterback adapting. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Keeps looking downfield. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already...
Touchdown, Georgia State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Moving away from pressure. Finds space on the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Now rolling to the left. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw again. Buying some time. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Here we go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Erickson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Uncorks one to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, it's a nice job by the defense in the back end staying with it. Even though the play broke down, quarterback was flushed out to the right side, making it a very tough throw for him. They ended up getting the catch, but it was out of bounds.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. On target to the left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Bring in the heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you could tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. To the air, it's Rodgers. It's incomplete, so the two-point conversion no good, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Trying to punch it in. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. And the Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Used to play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Trying play action. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Used to play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with, it's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Man, this quarterback now is throwing for almost 450 yards. That is a lot of throws. That's a lot of success just chewing up yards left.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the move to his left. Heaves it deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the...
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Slings it downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Georgia State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left.
Send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unleashes it on the run. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Connection to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Rourke. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll give it to the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Now improvising. Fires downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
That's why it's so important.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game. Hope sends it downfield. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires on the move. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, still looking. It's complete on the right side. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Passing 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Here's the pressure. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia State. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Off play action on first down. On the run deep down the right side. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games, and that guy needs...
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run play action. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. To the air, it's Rodgers. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll take another shot here. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unleashes one. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you...
We'll get it started here in overtime. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Panthers! They strike first in overtime.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Using his feet to buy time. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Got it in for one part of the job, and now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the op.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Off play action. Could not get there. The 2-point try is stopped, and they'll lose by 2 in overtime. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered.